Hello again and welcome back to another one. And today we have a couple of topics to cover, from one that revealed that Eminem and the Sidemen had something planned that fell through, which we got to find out a few hours ago. And for those who don't know who the Sidemen are, this would have been Eminem pretty much pushing the narrative that he shows the United Kingdom more love than the United States, as the Sidemen are huge in Europe. They have a combined subscriber base of over 140 million subscribers on this platform, and we'll expand on this in a bit. Today we also have more on the Drake versus Kendrick battle, and if you were with us recently, you remember that Drake dropped a teaser for round 2.
Column 1 or 2, we will win game 2.
You got backing off?
We will win game 2.
And Joe Budden recently shared his thoughts on this, including his thoughts on Drake's latest 100 gigs drop. And shortly after this hit the web, Drake decided to go on IG to troll Joe Budden, and Budden is getting laughed at on IG by quite the star-studded lineup at the moment. More on this in a moment. And we also got to hear from the self-proclaimed greatest hip-hop journalist, Akademiks, who provided some quote inside scoop on Drake's upcoming plans for round 2. More on this in a moment. And we even got to hear from LL Cool J, his reaction to Young Miami laughing at Joe Budden's first gold plaque after over 20 years. And today we'll be starting with Rick Ross, who recently made an appearance on Nightcap with Shannon Sharpe and Ocho Cinco. And Rick Ross was asked about the whole drama that saw them jump Drake a few months back, and this is what Rick Ross had to say about that. Check out a snippet.
So you better have your mind right, you dig?
Man, Ross, y'all had the summer going crazy.
Yeah, we did.
What I thought all y'all was like cool.
I'm gonna be honest, on some rap shit, it was no conspiracies. Rose name was said. Rose, I'm gonna jump off the porch. That's what I do.
When they call Rose,
yeah. I'm gonna jump off the porch and I'm gonna have some fun, and that's what I did. I had some fun.
How do you determine who you respond to and who you don't? Because obviously, I'm in this space now, and you get people taking pot shots at you. Right. But how does Ross stay like, okay, I'll respond to this. I'm gonna let that stuff go. How do you determine what you?
Is it something to gain for you? Somebody wake up and hate on Shay, hate on Ocho. I mean, let's sit back.
Okay.
Let's sit back, because not responding is a response when you a boss.
Ah, you heard he said, Ocho?
Yeah, because I ain't responding to real. I like that.
Shit. You know what I'm saying?
And Drake fans wasted no time to pounce on Rick Ross. So basically, he ain't replied to the game because there wasn't enough clout to be gained. Laughing my freaking bum off. This clown is shameless. The game certainly caught a stray. Rick Ross pretty much said that he's irrelevant and not worth a response. And some have also expanded. It is what? 4 months and not a single person has stuck their chest out to say what this dude really did. It is almost like their reasoning is embarrassing as hell. LOL. And before we head to the next point, today we have more on the double standard in hip-hop. You know the usual, numbers don't matter, and Drake is the latest victim of this double standard, this time due to the chart performance of the top song from his 100 gigs drop that's already falling on Billboard. It initially peaked at number 28 last week, and this week it fell to number 46, and boy, they've been cooking Drake. Gorilla got you wiped down, laughing emojis. Bro can't even run to Atlanta anymore. And the cooking continued. Imagine being the biggest artist in the world with a 21 and Thug feature and still missing the top 10. If this had dropped last year, it would have performed better. Boogeyman effect. Drake knows he took real damage, which is why he's scrambling and begging for another round. And some Drake fans are making it difficult for the fanbase, seeing as now that Drake's new hits are failing to light up the charts. Suddenly, they no longer have faith in streams. Check this out in response to the new songs falling on the charts. They are succeeding. I don't trust digital numbers anymore. They can be altered to paint a narrative. Drake is still him. Anything digital can be altered. Physical copies cannot. It is just the days we are living in now where streaming is king.
Bro, really?
Yeah.
Why?
Why not?
And this was too easy, so they were legit when Drake was on top, but now you can't trust them cause he's not. And before we get to more on this from Drake, this time also Drake trolling Joe Budden and more, we recently got to find out that Eminem planned to collaborate on a video with British YouTube group The Sidemen. Check out a snippet from the What's Good podcast.
I don't know if I think I can say this, right? No. So this is completely
Sure.
do this. Basically, a while back, we had potential to do a video with Eminem.
Yeah.
Like, it was literally like a day or two away from happening.
Yeah.
80% fell through. So then, when we're doing this shoot, they start saying like, oh, they're like, we can move the shoots forward if we finish early, but their one can't because they've booked something. So we thought, okay, what is it? We don't know. Then they open the door and they're wearing Eminem costumes, like the sweets M&Ms.
Sure.
They serve us spaghetti, and I look at Ethan and I actually say, it's not in the video, but I hear that they've served mum's spaghetti.
Yeah.
And Ethan's like, yeah, it's M&M's here. It makes sense because, you know, like that's why we have to be here this time. That's why we had to come here. That's why all of this. And we literally, us four, Vic and Harry had no idea we were talking about this.
Yeah.
We all decided like this must be the Eminem shoot, and that's why.
Yeah.
And we were like, it's a bit of a weird one to stick Eminem in, isn't it?
Yeah.
And speculations have been on about what this is about, what they planned to do, as some concluded that it was Among Us. And we got some interesting exchanges on the news that Eminem nearly did something with the Sidemen, as some concluded, doubt Eminem's that desperate, to which a user reacted, Sidemen audience, especially younger audience, would be welcome for Eminem. They're not on the same level for sure, but there's some benefit in it for Eminem. Weird collab though, and on this note, maybe he's a fan. Bro, you never know these days. Gordon Ramsay did a collab with Mr. Beast. But are there any Sidemen fans watching this? And I'll be looking forward to your thoughts on this news in the comment section later. And moving on, Akademiks, the self-proclaimed greatest hip-hop journalist, who recently bragged about getting the inside scoop on some of the most recluse rappers. He recently spoke on Drake's teaser on IG about how they will win Game 2. Check out a snippet from his live stream.
But Game 2, we will win. We will win. That's a fact. Play
I'm
this.
still kind of scared
If
about
y'all
LA
think that
because I'm
Drake,
still a Kendrick hater.
if you think Drake finna abandon and forsake all them fans, you gotta realize this for the fans right here. You think he gonna let some pussy ass have something over him, his legacy, and his fans? No.
Is it gonna
Fuck
be
that. This the new thing. Drake in 5. Drake in 5, people. Drake in 5. Remember, I told you that. Drake
Hey,
in
can we
5.
say 6 because he's the 6 guy?
Oh, I know what you're saying. Oh, shit.
Can we say
Drake
Drake
in
is
5.
6 because he's the 6 guy, man?
I get it.
No,
I get it.
We ain't doing 6. 5.
Nah, I get it. I get it.
Exactly.
See
You
the
get it.
boy, I
Exactly.
get it.
What
Only
understand
the
don't got
real
it.
ones, only the understand that, bro.
What's
Only the real-
understood don't need to be explained. Y'all gonna watch it. Y'all are watching it.
Shit.
Listen. We gotta
Drake in 5.
We gotta see
Got
when the
it.
game start. We gotta see, bro. Just watch Game 2, bro. Just watch Game 2. We ain't gotta tell you the gameplay. This ain't Steve Kerr, nigga. The fuck we think we Greg Popovich? We about to tell you the gameplay.
Popcorn a real nigga though. Popcorn a real nigga though.
Now clearly, when Akademiks says Drake owes the fans a win, he's also talking about himself. Seen as before the battle, he was so confident to the point that we even got this meme.
What top 5 you smoking on, Kendrick? Cause my top 5 is Drake.
If we broke it off, then you know it wasn't painless.
So he's first in line when it comes to the fans who are waiting for Drake to show Kendrick Lamar. And some have concluded, LOL, they just can't handle that he got smoked so hard. It is actually sad to watch. And we even got Joe Budden oddly having something positive to say about Drake's latest 100 gigs drop. Check out a snippet that also included Joe Budden's reaction to Drake's teaser that they will win Game 2.
All right, great. Yeah, it's great.
That's fire.
I really like that one a lot. I really like that record. This is a great little 3-pack.
It's my favorite 3-pack by far.
I don't know. I said this before. I don't know what he's doing. I don't care.
Just testing the waters.
But I'm just saying,
Seems interesting.
it does, but
There's
I
something
don't
there.
even care about the business side of what he's doing. He clearly has a plan here. Something he's doing with that whole 100 gigs and dropping shit over there. I don't care. Just keep giving us music. I've always been on the other side of the, Drake needs to go away. Everybody keeps saying that. Nah, fuck that. I disagree. Keep doing what you do. Make niggas forget about that bullshit that happened. You took your L. Just keep going.
That's problematic when he puts out a clip saying we're gonna win game 2 or something like that.
He's petty. He's not letting it go. He's gonna jab and take shots.
At that level, I ain't gonna front. At that level, I ain't letting it go neither.
No.
At that level, I'm not letting it go. You're not gonna do what you did to me, and I might let it go for now, but I'm gonna wait the whole school year to get mine back. If you are that nigga or on the level of that nigga and you take that L, I don't think it sits well with you.
No,
I don't think this has sat well with him. I think he's doing a decent job now in post-battle recovery. If you're gonna do it, I don't want to hear you say we're gonna win game 2. I don't want to hear you promo shit to act. I just want you in your cave with your team and do it.
I agree with that.
Now, I don't necessarily need to see that. Of course, if they engage, I'm near front row seat.
Of course.
But I'm not looking for that.
I don't think it's game 2 also. Maybe series 2.
Yeah, it's not game 2.
And before we get to what looks to be Drake trolling Joe Budden after this, LL Cool J recently reacted to Young Miami mocking Joe Budden for only just achieving his first ever certification after over 20 years.
You know, in response to like Young Miami laughing at Joe Budden just not getting his gold plaque so many years later, what's your message to that?
I mean, what can you say? Some people never go gold.
Right, so it's still an achievement, right?
Of course it is.
Even if it took that long?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't
matter. You have artists that don't go diamond till posthumously. I mean, it's light, but it's beautiful for him. Happy for Joe.
And this is quite hilarious. LL Cool J stays positive, but his example is borderline trolling, as the gap between gold and diamond has got a 20 times multiplier, which is a wild example to use. And moving on, Drake recently shared a post on IG that included a collection of wild selfies, including this image of Joe Budden, and he shared it with the caption, "I'm not aware of my picture or mirror face. It is a curse from birth, and I'm influenced by what I see." And Drake's got the whole timeline laughing at these pictures right now. I spy Soulja Boy, Jesse Reyes, and others, and check this out, 2 handgun squat at the beach is nuts. To which Drake added, laughing emojis, double gun finger dip down is zany. He's headed back to the all-inclusive and about to order a martini, shaken, not stirred Casino Royale bump house in the Sean Marion shorts. However, not everyone is laughing, seeing as Drake also included this photo of himself and takes like, would have been funny if it wasn't coming from the duck face queen. That will be all for today, and I'll be looking forward to your thoughts in the comments, especially from the Sidemen fans who watch this channel. Share your thoughts below. Thanks for watching and see you on the next one.